Thanks, Katie. New information tonight as a Tennessee congressman continues to fight for local veterans. Congressman Diane Black wants to know why the VA hospital in Murfreesboro still has some of the longest wait times in the entire nation. Fox 17's Erica Lathan has been on the case today, live from the hospital's campus with the latest.
Well, Scott, we can tell you that Representative Black says her office is still in talks with both the VA and the Inspector General's office about a personal visit to this campus. She says veterans are still complaining about some of the service they're getting here, and she wants an independent investigation. On Tuesday, Congressman Diane Black spoke to the Volunteer Girls State Assembly about a program she's fighting to save.
How many of you in here are familiar with the Army ROTC? You have those in your school?
But she's equally concerned about those who have already served our country.
We're hearing from our veterans that they're not receiving service. There are still long waiting lists, and we want this to be taken care of. Our military, our veterans deserve better than what they're getting.
According to an Inspector General's report, the VA hospital in Murfreesboro still has a backlog and some of the nation's longest wait times.
They're getting such an overwhelming amount of calls coming in that we are limited to what we can get to when we need them. But the physicians, the nurses, the staff, outstanding here at Murfreesboro.
The inspector's report also pointed out problems with staffing and limited emergency room hours.
I want to have an Inspector General to come to the VA Murfreesboro facility and to give us an independent review of what's happening there.
But many vets have no complaints.
I have no problem at all with the service I've had. I've had 2 operations from the VA in Murfreesboro, and both of them went over like clockwork.
I hear a few gripes, but you know, it's minor as far as I'm concerned, because you know, I've always been thoroughly satisfied with the treatment they give me out here.
Still, those who fought for freedom are pleased to know that someone is fighting for them.
Being a Vietnam veteran, no one cared. She does.
And even the veterans who complained to us about some of those very long wait times and other problems said they still are receiving excellent care from doctors and nurses here once they can get in for an appointment. Now, we also reached out to the VA in Washington for a response. We're still waiting to hear back. Live in Murfreesboro, Erica Lathan, Fox 17 News.